A big welcome to my channel. So excited to have you here today. We are going straight into the 7 ways you can actually manage your finances as an entrepreneur. A lot of entrepreneurs are having issues with their finances because they have not properly taken note of what I'll be discussing here today. So all you need to do is to sit back and follow me as we go. Number 1, you need to have a clear financial goal. Yes, a lot of entrepreneurs get into business without any financial goal. What do you want to achieve in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, and what are the expenses you'll be incurring in order to achieve this goal of yours? And this has to do with a business plan being put in place. In case you don't know, we have how to put up a business plan. Just check on our description and go straight away and click on our live training that detailed how to put up a business plan for every entrepreneur. So number 1 is to ensure you have a clear financial goal. Number 2, put down all your expenses. Yes, I have a free training I'll be putting here for you to be able to understand properly the proper record keeping that is expected of every entrepreneur. I used to use a whole lot of notes in keeping records of my transactions every day. But I have seen and known a lot of entrepreneurs that doesn't really put this into consideration. They feel this is a sole proprietorship business. They own the business and they own the capital. And so they keep working on the business without actually putting things down. Look, you are just like an employee to that organization of yours, to that business of yours. So you have to handle the business as if you are to pay yourself. And how can you get this done? Put down every expenses that is related to that business and put down the expenses that is related to your own personal need. You know, as an entrepreneur, you ought to be able to have a good grip of that profit that you are making on a monthly basis so that you can actually know if you have been able to break even or if you are still below the line. And this is very important for every business owner. Number 3, have a good credit score. Look, over time, as you get started in any business, there is always a tendency for you to have a good relationship with your manufacturer, with your supplier, with anybody that you buy your product from. And having a good relationship with them might likely make them to want to give you products or goods on credit. Look, if you maintain a good credit score, you always have a wonderful business relationship. Because the best means of having liquidity in your business is by having a good credit. And when you have a good score with the credit being given to you, look, is the best opportunity you can ever have. I have the opportunity of trading with an organization for almost 10 good years, and they bring these eggs to my shop every day without me paying, and I make it very important to ensure I pay back their money in due time. I have seen a lot of entrepreneurs that will just go off business because of somebody's phone that is with them. Look, don't do this. Have a good credit score. It's going to help you a long way. Number 4, have a good savings. How can you actually know if you are making a good profit if you don't have good records? And this also boils down to ensuring that you save. By the time you know that you have profit for the month, you can always bring out maybe 10% or 20% of your profit and put it on the savings. I know at this time it's not really safe, it's not really advisable for you to put some fund in the bank. I'd rather ask you to save it for a little while and put it in any asset acquisition. That is what I love best. Put the money in an asset acquisition. It helps you appreciate the money than just saving it permanently. So, but cultivate the first habit of saving from every profit that your business makes. Number 5, establish an emergency fund. What do I mean? This is quite different from your savings. This is some money that you keep for anything emergency. If any emergency can come up, it can come up with your business, it can come up with the on-front activity, anything can happen. But when you have an emergency savings that can always make up for you during emergency activities, you are sure not going to have any itch with that business of yours, because you have developed a good financial habit that can always help you scale over anything that might come your way. So emergency fund is important for you, and you can actually get this done by going through any insurance company. Have a savings with them that you won't ever go to under any circumstances. This is very important for every business owner. Number 6, stay financially literate. Look, a whole lot of apps is in existence today that can actually help you to be financially good with your record keeping, and also being sensitive to every activity going on with your business. A lot of entrepreneurs just do things because they feel that is the best way it could be done. Look, at this era, things are changing, innovations are coming on board. You can have a financial literacy that can help you get better with your business. How to issue receipts for every transaction that happens in your business, how to automatically take the sales generated into a financial report that gives you every detail, then how to incorporate your expenses into these apps so that you can be able to have your expected, at least the gross profit, or maybe the net profit at the end of every quarter. So being financial literate is very important. Look out for apps. I'll actually make a training here on the types of apps that you can actually use to ensure you are financially literate with that business of yours. And number 7, the last of it all, keep your personal expenses separate from the business expenses. This is major and huge. We've always make a mistake of running all the expenses without actually noting down the ones that is direct to the business and the one that is indirect to the business. So the indirect expenses are those expenses that you incur which are not actually in connection to the business. You need to identify this and know them and note them down. Have a separate book for every expenses you incur on daily basis and impute them into the hubs that you have created for your business, so that you won't get a whole lot of work to impute into the hub at every point in time. This is major and huge for your financial goal. So I am sure you are actually blessed with all these points that helps you manage funds as an entrepreneur. This is important for you to keep scaling up with your business and put a brand face to that business of yours. I am sure you have been blessed with this training. If you are the one, help us to click on the share button, click on notification, click on also the subscription button, so that you can always have notification of our trainings anytime we drop the video here. So glad to have you here. Click and share, and see you on the next training. Bye for now.